Welcome back to It's Called Soccer, the show where we discuss soccer from the perspective of an American sports fan. I'm your host, Michael. Coming up on today's episode, I'm going to be previewing the World Cup final between France and Argentina. I'm also going to preview the bronze medal game between Croatia and Morocco, so you won't want to miss. Stay tuned. France has the rare opportunity to win back-to-back titles. Since Brazil's victories in 1958 and in 1962, France would become the first country to take home 2 consecutive World Cups for men. The other back-to-back winner was Italy in 1934 and 1938. So we're talking like almost 100 years ago, 90-something years ago. So they will get the opportunity, France rather, would get the opportunity to face Argentina on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central for all the marbles, the big shebang. Now, despite the fact that this year's World Cup has had so many good games and so many pleasant underdog surprises, there is no clear-cut underdog here heading into the final. So in Sunday's championship game, the defending World Cup champs in France are going to face off against a team that face just crazy amounts of pressure. I feel like all the pressure is on Argentina, and a victory would mean so much to Argentina, let alone Messi fans worldwide. I mean, I've been on Twitter, I've been on Instagram, I've seen so many little shared videos of little kids dancing in the street, old women in wheelchairs being lifted up by people dancing in the street. They are hyped and ready for this World Cup victory, and I hope France beats them, but we'll get there. Now, it's just a pretty tight game, and in fact, Vegas, they don't even know how it's going to unfold. So the betting odds are even. If you bet 100, you win 100. Now, also, Mbappe is arguably the best player in the world right now. I don't think many people would argue with you there. But Messi is also regarded as the best player to ever touch a soccer ball. Additionally, these two are also teammates. So, after the World Cup is over, we'll still get to watch these two, but they'll be on the same team. What a treat for fans. The soccer world will be dialed in to watch everything unfold. I mean, this is a big darn deal. Now, these two tradition-rich nations are deserving of a thrilling championship match. France, Argentina, they're historical superpowers in this soccer world, but they have produced a memorable match also in 2018, if you remember, but it wasn't a round of 16. Now, both teams led in the second half of the game. I mean, it was back and forth, and there were some spectacular goals, but France ultimately prevailed 4-3. Now, if you remember, that's the game where Mbappe sprinted like 90 yards, just blew past everybody and got a pin. It was ridiculous. So, there are big names on both sides of the ball, but Mbappe can do it all by himself. And France has a pretty well-rounded attack. Now, Messi is the engine that drives Argentina. So it's going to be interesting to see how the game unfolds and how it plays out, because Messi was tugging at his hamstring quite a bit during the Croatia game. Now, we haven't heard anything about it being hurt or no pre-baked in excuses. So this is going to be tight. But the tournament's top scorer is a competition as well between Mbappe and Messi. They both have 5 goals apiece. Now, they're going to enter this game tied for first place. But also, guess who's tied for second place? That's Olivier Giroud of France and Julian Alvarez of Argentina. And they both are tied with 4. So we're going to get goals in this game, and we're going to get goals on both sides. I don't think it'll be a 1-0, 2-0 boring game. Okay, Croatia, Morocco, one last chance to show the world what you're made of. Now, we know they're going to be playing the bronze medal game tomorrow morning, which I'm recording this Friday night. So they're going to be playing the bronze medal game tomorrow morning for all the third place marbles that exist. It's their chance to end the tournament on a high note. Both these nations would, I think, happily walk away with third place as a consolation prize. Now, Croatia's reputation as the World Cup's extra time kings has been a really big storyline heading into this knockout stage. After they squeezed through, their group with, just the tightest game against Belgium that ended in a tie. And you can listen to the previous episode a while back where I defended Lukaku with those 5 missed chances. But that's neither here nor there. Croatia was very unconvincing versus Japan, but they managed to get it done in penalties. Now, in 2018, they were finalists. If you remember, they played France in the big game. And they were also masters from the penalty spot when they beat Brazil. They got the best of them. But the strong regard that provided the backbone for their earlier success just it was gone against Argentina. There was a huge lapse of concentration from Dejan Lovren. I think that's how you say his name. And we all saw what happened with the crazy Julian Alvarez goal. But also, if you remember, Josko Gvardiol, who was one of the hottest names heading into that game in the World Cup, he got Messi sunned him. That's really all I can say about that. He reminded him who daddy was. Now, Morocco were the feel-good story of the tournament. And despite their loss to France, they can still walk out of the tournament with their heads held high. They became the first African nation and the first Arab nation to reach a World Cup semifinal, and they did it in style. Not a single nation accumulated more points in the group stage before they took out Spain and Portugal without giving up a goal. These dudes played lockdown defense and put those teams in jail for 90 minutes. The semifinal proved to be just a step too far, as Morocco, as their patched up defense was pretty much beaten up twice. They gave up a really early score off of a couple of rebounds, but they hit the post and they did make France work for their place in the final. So, France walked out of that game with a lot of respect for Morocco. But after it's all said and done, I'm going to hang my pick on Morocco. Croatia has made it by, but they have made it by not scoring goals. They've made it by playing tight defense and getting the extra time and winning penalty shootouts. So I think Morocco, with their ability to at least get you 1 goal a game, is going to be the difference. But we'll just have to wait and see tomorrow morning. But just so we're all clear, my money is on Morocco, and my money is on France, if I didn't say that earlier. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for listening. If you like the show, please subscribe so you never miss an upload. Also, please consider giving me a rating please consider leaving me a voicemail. The link for the voicemail is in the show notes or in the description. I appreciate you guys, and thanks. Have a good night.